Lately, there have been so many accidents involving kids of age under 25, and lots of debates going on that they were not disciplined, the parents, the upbringing was not okay. Now, uh, you can go on discussing about this on and on and on. But does this make a solution? Does this give you a solution? I'm not someone that who can give a lecture on this, and but what I feel, I'm just sharing with you all. When we were small, if you remember, if you can relate with me, I'm 50 now. We did not have social media. We did not have anyone to prove ourselves to. We did not have any peer pressure. But with this generation, the kids, they have social media, they have peer pressure, they have to prove every day to people, their friends, and sometimes the parents also get involved in that. So because when there is an exam, the parents are so involved that they stop being a human being and become a robot. It's the same with everyone. Now this happens, and we did not know what depression is, and depression was, and because supposing you can, I'm sure many of them can resonate, like when we were fighting, my brother, my sister, we are fighting with each other. My mother used to come, and she did not even ask us, she did not even think of asking that who was the culprit and one, and she would just go on beating us, all of three of us, and scolded all of three of us. And when we were going somewhere, we did not have the even the audacity to ask where we are going, whether there is a Wi-Fi or not, because there was no Wi-Fi at all, there was no internet at all. But with this generation, this has become a pressure, because if they want to go somewhere, they need the phone, they need the tablet, because they don't have that neighborhood where they can go and play and mix with people. They only have the school to go and come back, the tuitions, too many tuitions. I don't remember, I really don't remember that I had tuition only started at class 9, only because my friends were taking the tuition and I would go there and gossip with them and just hang out. But now the tuitions start from nursery, KG. And when you ask the parents the same question, the same answer, they don't study with us. Now, if you are always worried about whether to tell them something, and if they feel bad, they will do something like, if the child is like grown up, they will go for suicide or something, then do you think you will have uh, a meaningful way of making them grow up? No, because you will not tell them so many things, and they will also not tell you so many things. They will not come and tell you so many things, because they will be afraid that you will, because nowadays the parents, they always react, and most of the parents react, and they always come up with an answer that every child is not same. Yes, I understand every child is not same, but I'll tell you one thing. When your child started walking, many times they fall. They fell on the ground. Did you stop them from walking? No, you did not. Because walking is very important. It is a part of your life. Similarly, spiritualism is a part of life which we forget. One thing I want to tell you, strike the iron when it is hot. I'm sure all of you have must heard about this sentence. And you have written essays about it, you have written lines about it, maybe in your school. What does it mean? You cannot bend the iron when it is cold. Even if you try, even if you are very good in your strength, in your endurance, in your physical body, you cannot. You can only bend it when it is hot. So you have to be same with your child. The first incident happens of indiscipline, of showing anger. I'm saying about a normal child. I know there are special child as well. And they're special child because God has sent them as a special child, because they require more. So that is a different line. I'm just saying in general. So you have to be your own stick. You have to, as a parent, you have to incorporate those things in, instill them. Instill, you have that whatever you are teaching should go to them, and you have to lead by example. Now, when the iron is hot, you can only bend it when the iron is hot. Similarly, with the child. Now, there is another, spare the rod, spoil the child. Now, what happens in school? You cannot scold them, you cannot beat them, you cannot even say something louder to them. But you remember, you must have resonate. You cannot. You can resonate with me. In schools, when we were in schools, did our teachers say something we did wrong and very lightly, don't do it? I don't remember at all. The stick was there, and we would just come. The teacher would come, and this, it was very normal for us. But this has become very, very. This is a very. This has stopped, and this has changed everything. It's changed. Now, if you are always worried about what is my child going to do, if I tell him that this is wrong, you don't do it. So what is going to be? He or she will be going doing it again and again and again, not understanding that this is not okay. You have to make him feel if something is not okay, and this should become at the first place. Now, why spiritualism? Spiritualism is not religious. This I want to tell you in the first place. Spiritual is a way of life. It is a character building. It is how you shape your character. It is how you instill discipline, consistency, respect, and integrity in your life. You wake up in the morning, you thank the universe, you are grateful for what you have, you're walking, that is, you should be grateful for, you are having something to eat, you have a bed to sleep, you have friends, family to share your sorrows, joys with. So these are all, you should be grateful for that. So you should make them understand that these are the things you need to be grateful for. Then yoga, there are enormous yoga postures which make you feel good. There are enormous mudras which make you feel good, which incorporate discipline, which incorporate confidence, which incorporate strength, power in your life. Now, there are also tapping solutions when you feel stressed. See, stress is a way of life. Only you need to understand how to deal with it. You have to be there are breathing exercises, all that. Now, I know it has happened with me also. My friends, when I tell them, they'll say, no, your son does it because he's a player or something like. See, we have 100 reasons to say no, but we'll not come up with a one reason to say yes. Never. We don't do that because we always doubt the positive. I have, I always have sometimes hitch with my friends when I tell them that why don't you tell your children to do that? They'll say, no, your son does it because you have done it. He's different. No, he's not different. He's the same person. Even your son or daughter will be the same person. But only thing, you have to deal with it. We have had some moments in our home also where we needed, all of us needed some uh, what I say, all of us needed some exercises, we need positive talks, pep talks. But since we have the techniques, we always come up from the situation. Similarly, you have to have those techniques. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. So, please incorporate spiritualism in your life. It will change your life, I'm telling you. The yoga, the meditation. Now, people will say, how can I meditate? When I meditate, lots of problems come in. I think of that situation. I think of things, loans, that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it might come. Just sit for 5 minutes, be with yourself. You Now, when you say that I cannot meditate, I love listening to songs. Yes, that can also be a meditation. But when you listen to the songs, you are not going within yourself, right? You are listening to that. Okay. For some time, it is okay. But if you start with a guided meditation or a mantra, it it'll become a way of your life with practice. Everything comes with practice. Now, it can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes. As and when you go on, it will start increasing in your life, the practices in your life. And for the parents, I sincerely request you to lead by example. If you don't have time, please make sure you have at least 10 to 20 minutes of your time for your children. Because if you incorporate those in your life, I can guarantee you 100%, if they do something of that any sort, like drinking, like anything, and going out with the cars and driving so with so much speed, they'll think twice that I have somebody at home. I have somebody who is waiting for me. Yes, they'll have. Encourage them to come to satsangs, to songs. See, I'll tell you, I go to many satsangs. I only have a few people who join me with so many friends. But when there is a party, just like a party, everybody turns up, but not in satsangs. Why, Because, yeah, satsang can wait, but parties only come for some time, right? So, this is what you have to incorporate in your life. These days, I have shared in my earlier video also that I know a lot many of people, and earlier I used to go to many parties, but now I feel I love myself so much that I want to invest in myself by going to those places which takes me to my higher good, which motivates me to be more of myself. And one thing, you have to make your children understand self love. Self love, why? They should love themselves so much that if they just go haywire because of some reason or the other, they will think 100 times, saying that, thinking that, yes, because I have to be the best. If not best, I have to be someone unique. You don't need to be best, you have to be unique. And unique doesn't need perfection. You don't have to be perfect. This perfection is killing so many young minds. And when I say spiritualism, you just incorporate in your life, I'm telling you. It is nothing to be religious. You don't have to go to in front of every god and pray and give puja or something like that. It's just a way of life, how we incorporate your life, how we do your life, how we carry on with our life. And because, life is a one time affair. You don't get everything in your one life. But when God gives something, replaces with something, because He knows the best for you. The universe knows what is best for you. Just surrender and let go. And grateful for what you are. You have a life which hundreds and lakhs of people might be dreaming of that life. You have that life. You have to make your children understand that. And I'm sure you can do that. Have one reason to be positive and let go of the 1,000 reasons to be negative. No, it cannot happen. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't. Everybody is not same. Instead of saying those things, if you can say, yes, we can happen, make it happen in another way. Maybe not in that way, what others have done, but in another way. Because it is so, so difficult for a parent to outlive their children. You have to be very strong. As parents, you have to be strong. And if children are watching this video, Please incorporate spiritualism in your life. Please incorporate help in your life. There is nothing to be shameful to ask help from people who are educated in that. And if you reach some place 10 minutes later by driving slowly, does that change anything? No, it doesn't change anything. Uh, if you drink and in moderation, it is okay. But it has a age. Everything has a age. You can do everything at your age when your age comes. But be to that age and wait for your turn to come. Don't make your life short by doing things that will take the beauty of your life. And parents, I really request you have one reason to make it happen because you are uniquely you. No judgments, no complaints. You matter, I matter.